Hey everyone, and welcome to the Ceylon Cinnamon Life YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. If you like what you see today, definitely hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Okay, let's dive right in. We're about to uncover a pretty shocking secret about a spice that is probably sitting in your kitchen cabinet as we speak. And this isn't just a fun fact. It's something that could have a real impact on your health.
So let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about it. What if that cinnamon you've been sprinkling on your oatmeal, in your coffee, your whole life, what if it isn't real cinnamon? Yeah, you heard me right. It turns out not all spices that call themselves cinnamon are the same. Not even close. In fact, what most of us are buying in the supermarket is a completely different and, yeah, kind of risky substitute.
And that brings us to the heart of the matter. This is really a tale of two spices. You've got Ceylon and you've got Cassia. Okay, so on one side, you have Ceylon Cinnamon. This stuff comes from Sri Lanka, and its scientific name, Cinnamomum verum, literally translates to true cinnamon. That should tell you something, right? It's delicate, it's sweet, and it forms these really cool, soft, multi-layered quills. Then you've got Cassia. This is the stuff you'll find in pretty much every grocery store, coming from China and Indonesia. It's way cheaper, sure, but it's got a much stronger, spicier, almost harsh flavor. And the stick itself is just a thick, hard, single piece of bark. So why is Ceylon so different? Well, it all comes down to how it's harvested. And honestly, this is just incredible craftsmanship. It's all done by hand. First, they scrape off the rough outer bark. Then they gently tap the branch all over to loosen up the inner bark. And this is the magic part. That inner layer is only 0.5 millimeter thick. They have to carefully, meticulously peel it off. As these super delicate strips dry, they just naturally curl up into those beautiful multi-layered quills. It's a total art form. Cassia, on the other hand, they just use the whole thick bark. No finesse. And the value of this true cinnamon, wow, it was legendary. For centuries, people in the West had no idea where it came from. They made up these crazy stories about giant cinnamon birds. It fueled entire empires and epic sea voyages. I mean, just listen to this quote from a Dutch captain back in the 17th century. He said you could smell the cinnamon from the island of Sri Lanka 8 leagues out to sea. Can you imagine that? The aroma was so powerful, it was like a beacon for sailors. Incredible.
Okay, so the taste and the texture are different. The history is fascinating, but the most critical difference, the one you really need to know about, isn't any of that. It's a hidden chemical ingredient that comes with a pretty serious twist.
That compound is called coumarin. Now, it's a totally natural substance. You find it in a lot of plants, but here's the kicker. The amount of it in Cassia versus Ceylon is just worlds apart. And why does that matter? Because in high doses, coumarin has been linked to liver damage. Yeah, not great. And when I say the difference is big, I mean it's absolutely staggering. Just look at this. A study checked out the cinnamon being sold in stores and found that Cassia had, on average, 4,000 milligrams of coumarin per kilogram. And true Ceylon? A measly 16. Just a trace amount. Let that sink in. The common cinnamon you're buying probably has over 250 times more of this potentially harmful compound.
So, to put that into perspective, health authorities have actually set a safe daily limit for coumarin. It's called the tolerable daily intake, and it is tiny. We're talking just 0.1 milligrams for every kilogram of your body weight. So, with the crazy high levels you find in Cassia, it's actually surprisingly easy to go over that safe limit, especially if you're someone who uses cinnamon a lot.
In fact, get this. German authorities figured out that just 1 single teaspoon of that common Cassia powder can have enough coumarin to push an adult over the safe daily limit for the whole day in one go. That's pretty wild, isn't it? Hey, and if you're finding this information useful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Okay, so we've talked about the risk with Cassia, but what about the reward for choosing Ceylon? This is where the story gets really, really good, because it's not just folklore. It's backed by some serious science. So a huge review of scientific studies on true Ceylon cinnamon found this incredible range of potential health benefits. I mean, we're talking about powerful stuff here. It's a strong antioxidant. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It's been shown to help lower blood sugar, blood pressure, and cholesterol. And there's even research into its potential to protect the brain, which is super relevant for things like Alzheimer's research. It's pretty amazing.
And this is not just some fringe theory, you guys. This is active, cutting-edge science. Right now, scientists are running what's called randomized controlled trials.
which is like the gold standard for medical research, to see if Ceylon cinnamon could actually be used to help people manage type 2 diabetes. This is serious stuff.
So, the story of cinnamon isn't just about health and what's in your kitchen. It's also a massive story about the global economy, and it's all centered on one specific place.
And that place is Sri Lanka. Because of its perfect climate and those traditional harvesting methods we talked about, Sri Lanka has a near monopoly on true cinnamon. They account for about 90% of all the exports in the entire world. Think about that. Almost all of the real, safe, authentic cinnamon comes from this one small island. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I make sure I'm getting the good stuff? It's actually pretty easy once you know what to look for. First, just check the label. It should say Ceylon or Cinnamomum verum. If you're buying sticks or quills, look for that light tan brown color and all those soft, thin layers. They should be really crumbly and easy to break. And the smell? That's a dead giveaway. Real cinnamon is sweet and delicate, not that harsh, spicy punch you get from Cassia.